How many episodes we in now?
What episode number would this one be? 5.
Is it cinco? It's 5? Alright. So, I think we've been a little too serious. And I think they need to know that we're playful. And this is our first attempt to just freestyle this one. So, we're going to change the tide, the direction that we're going, being all militant and all observational.
Yeah, we smart.
And we smart. We're going to talk about poop. It's the shit show, ladies and gentlemen. It is the shit show.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, hey. I mean, we all do it, right?
Right?
Yo, talking about poop is hilarious.
I'm 30 years old. Somebody say poop. I'm still giggling.
I like dookie.
I'm still giggling.
Dookie.
Yo, so you hold on. You told me the other day that you were going to get a colonic. You're thinking about getting a colonic?
Well, I mean, I've been thinking about it for years. Just because reading the health benefits and, especially, I don't know what I saw, but they were showing, like, all the gunk that comes out, because it's just, like, all the dried up fecal matter and just slime that builds up over the years from meat and dairy consumption. I mean, even, like, anything can build up, but, especially, like, those mucus-producing things like meat and dairy. Dairy, of course, being the worst, and nigga love cheese, but...
shit.
Yeah, I was always a little hesitant because it's, like, kind of creepy. And I didn't know there's, like, 2 different types of colonic ways to get it, basically. I don't know how to say it. There's one way.
Yeah, both involve something going in your butt, though.
Yeah, which is, like, okay. But the way I saw it looked scary because it was, like, basically, like, they just fill you up with water until you feel like you're gonna freaking burst, and then it looked like they sucked the poop out of you, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like, I don't think nasty. that's not. They don't suck anything out. You pretty much like. There's one way. It's called a closed system, which is where you just get you get pumped up with water, and then you gotta release. And then there's an open system, which is way more effective from what it seems because it's just like continuous, like. They let the water come in and you can just push out whenever you want and the water goes back in, you push out whenever you want. But it seems like that's better because at least you just get it all out. It's not like the closed system where you might have some residual shit coming in later and you got to just cancel your plans for the day. Like, at least with the open system, you're getting it all out. But also,
the open system sounds very invasive.
I mean, no, the closed one does, because it's just like they pump you up and then you push it out and then you sent on your way, and then who knows how much more stuff you might have leaking out, like that might decide that we're gonna be doing a lot of this during but then also, like, I've been like, because I scheduled it for Wednesday, so by the time this releases, I'm sure I would have had it already. But
we're gonna have to revisit this then.
I've been like,
to document this experience.
So I've been like my homegirl just got one, and I was like, no, how'd you do it before me? I'm gonna go now too. Look at me being a whole child. I'm like, what? I'm gonna do it too. So she was like, it wasn't so bad. So I've been like on YouTube and everywhere looking, and okay, at least the place I'm going, the little part that goes in your butt is like, looks like it's the size of a pencil. So I'm like, all right, that's still a little creepy, but that's not as scary. I saw one on YouTube, and the nozzle looked like it was like as thick as a hot dog. Like, nah, yo.
I feel like medical technology has been so advanced, but the one thing that stays certain is that something's going to have to go in your butt at some point. At some point in your life.
It's like, that's like that. Like, don't you gotta kind of prepare for that? Like, that's not something you just walk in, like, that's a little thick. So when I saw the place,
I didn't get to prepare for it. When I was younger, my mom, she gave me an enema. She just called me into the room. Like, she just called me in the room. Was like, yeah, we gotta do this. She told me to bend over, and I didn't get no warning, nothing. She ain't ease me into it or nothing.
Child.
I think that was like a power play.
No, it wasn't. Because this is how this even came up, because, back in the day, enemas were very common, and that's what doctors used to prescribe that, because a lot of the reasons why you're feeling fatigued, sluggish, maybe even foggy minded, bloated,
Mhm.
all that, is because all the toxins that are being held inside your intestines. And, those all that bacteria and stuff sitting in your body, is, of course, because everything is so absorbent inside, it's still getting excreted out into your system. You know what I'm saying? So that was very common.
You full of shit.
Pretty much. That was very common back in the day for people to regularly do this. And I don't know, I guess with the, what's the word? I don't know. Just had a brain fart. I guess, with the, why am I still trying to figure out this word? F that word. Pretty much now, like, people ain't trying to stick things in their booty. And they made it seem like it's such, a taboo thing. Like, I think it's just turned too sexual. And I think that's why now, it's not like common.
I think it's very uncomfortable. I don't even think it was sexual. Like, I didn't even turn it sexual.
Well, of course you didn't, but I'm saying
younger.
in general, why it's not like, really put out there about getting colonics, because people are afraid of being, oh, that's going to make me gay, having something up my butt. Like, shut up.
Come on.
But yeah, so that was why your mom did that, to keep you healthy. And
I think I'm scarred.
I'm excited. I want to see.
Scarred.
I want to see what kind of stuff comes out.
Ew, nasty ass.
Just saying.
You gonna take the bag home with you?
No, I'm just saying. Like, you know what I mean? And she's like, "All right, yeah, get all that out of there." Like, I want to.
You probably gonna feel so
yeah,
light.
I want to feel amazing.
Yeah,
right. For my birthday.
That's what you're asking for at 30. How would you turn it, Britt?
31.
You turning 31. Like, how things have changed.
Yeah, right.
Is that where we used to go on your birthday?
Oh, man.
Anywhere. We used to have parties, go to the club. Now it's going to get a colonic.
Get a colonic for my birthday, But, yeah, I mean, from reading the reviews, like, people go, like, very regularly. Like, it's
Often.
a thing. Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
You ever watch that show, My Strange Addiction?
No, yeah. Not too much, though. Why?
I saw this. I don't watch it like that, but I just came across this episode where these people were addicted to what is it? Coffee enemas. They were just constantly brewing coffee and putting coffee in their butt, and then enemas to the point where it was like affecting their everyday life.
Yeah, I was like, but that can seem like it won't. That's too much.
No, they were doing it like maybe like 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh, hell no.
And it was becoming like a health risk. Yeah, well, Heavy dying though. Like, they went to the market, and like they both had like different types that they liked, like God. Different brews. Like, I like the Arabica bean.
What the fuck is it making like your booty pulsate? Like, ew,
right?
Like,
I don't know. Yeah, don't take a cup of coffee at their house, yo.
Up the ass. What?
All right.
I saw that on a YouTube video, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not even going to get into that. I don't coffee up my butt. That's a lot.
What else can we talk about?
No. So, listen. We were talking about... me and Zay talk about poop all the time. So,
yes.
We were talking about how when you get the bubble guts and you're in the most inconvenient of places... And I was saying to him how that hasn't happened to me in so long. Like, I legit can't even remember the last time where I've been, like, panicked. Like, oh, my God. Like, I doubled over in pain. Like, I don't remember. I mean, clearly I remember, honestly, I was, like, in 8th grade. And I was coming from taekwondo practice. And I was, like, just sitting there, like, crying. Like, yo, step on the gas. Like, but since then, I can't really remember a time where I haven't had access to the bathroom. And I just had to, like, wait it out. And you've told me, sitting in traffic, like, you've been telling me how, you had to, like, lift up off the seat, like, squeeze your ass together.
I got an hour commute to work, yo. I got an hour commute to work. And if you guys don't know me, sometimes I'm greedy as hell. I'll go through these spells where, like, I'm just eating to eat. Mm-hmm. Like, this is not for nutrition. This is just being fat and being gluttonous, right? So it was like a Monday morning, and I wasn't even hungry, but I stopped and got like a breakfast sandwich, right? Driving, I'm probably like 20 minutes away from work. I hit traffic. The minute I finished the last bite of this damn sandwich, my stomach go crazy. Stomach in knots.
You know, some right? Bacteria in that or something. Like, why is it so fast?
Oh my God. Bruh, when I said like I had to pinch my butt cheeks while I was driving, yo, like I'm lifted off of this seat, trying not to jam on the gas, like trying not to hit the gas all hard, stuck in traffic, right? So I started to clock in at the time, and I end up, I get to work, no incident. No incident. I get to work, right? But for some reason, anytime you gotta really go to the bathroom, take a shit, the closer you get to the bathroom, the more intense it goes. Mm-hmm. Like, the more intense the stomach pain goes. It was to the point where I was walking, and
the vibration of the footstep.
Yeah, I'm walking, and I gotta like stop every couple of seconds because like the intensity, like you gotta make a decision of, is this next step going to make me shit, or if I could just stay still, will I be able to just make it past this flurry, right? So I'm already late to work. I gotta pass the bathroom to go to my computer, clock in, and then go to the bathroom. Bruh, somebody trying to talk to me. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. Right. Right. I start walking to the bathroom, yo, and I just felt like it was like, and literally I said this in my head. I said, yeah, I think I'm gonna shit on myself.
Oh my God.
So I instantly started thinking of like all the scenarios, like how am I going to tell my boss, because I gotta go home because I shit myself. Like that is very right. So luckily I make it to the bathroom, but like literally as I'm making it to the bathroom, I'm over here juggling my damn belt, trying to get it open fast enough, right? As I'm pulling my pants down.
Oh my God.
Oh my, like just missed.
Vomiting out the ass. Right. So you told me this story and I'm just like, yo, that sounds terrible. So then what? 2 weeks later happens to me. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm at my son's baseball game and they sell these funnel cake fries and they're like, this was his championship game. So I'm like, yo, this is going to be the last time I can get these. So I was being greedy, got another order, wasn't even hungry, was nothing. I just wanted it. I'm going to get another order of them. Yo, soon as it was time to go, my stomach was like, whoop. I was like, ooh, I don't think that's a fart. Like, so I was like, oh my God. I started feeling like the panic. And there's nothing but porta potties there. So I'm like, yo, shit. Like, okay, this is going to be...
No, see, that's where me and you are different, yo. I'll do the shit out of a porta potty if it calls for it.
But
I won't.
See, this is why men are trifling. You cannot stand up and have diarrhea. Like, really?
Brett, let me tell you something. Can I tell you something?
Trifling.
I will shit all over that porta potty. It
and
just
you're
has
gonna
to get
just
out
walk
my body.
out,
like,
no big deal, just splatter on the wall. See, now I understand how this happens because listen, my mother had a cleaning business for years, and I used to help her out when I was in high school. And we used to clean. One of her contracts was like a Lowe's, you know, like the home improvement store. So she used to go maybe twice a day and clean up the bathroom. So one time I went with her and just cleaned it. We come back a few hours later. Literally, the stall had shit on the walls. We were like, what the fuck? Like, how does this happen? Like, it's only the men. The women's bathroom never looks like this. It's only the men. And I'm like, what the hell? Ain't no lie.
That's a lie.
No, I've cleaned plenty bathrooms. I've not seen no spray shit. It don't be like that.
Be bad
it don't
too,
be like
yo.
that. Maybe on a rare occurrence. I'm saying in general. I'm sure there has been some times because bitches be nasty too. I know, but because they be nasty with their little period stuff. But okay, yeah, no.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, some of them ain't trained properly of what to do, like how to dispose of it and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? Or they don't flush. But no, how do you have shit on the walls? So now I understand. Y'all just don't be caring. Y'all say fuck it.
No, that's somebody playing games.
No,
I won't get shit on the walls.
No, it was like the guy, like, he didn't sit down and he had diarrhea and he stood up. So it was just like splattered. I'm like, Mom, I'm not. I was like, nah. I did the sinks, but I washed the sinks.
You did the sinks.
God bless my mother. Thank God she isn't doing that anymore. She doesn't clean any type of commercial businesses anymore. But anyway, yeah. So there was only a porta potty. So I'm like, yo. So it was like 20 minutes for me to get home. So I'm like, all right. if they could do it,
off to the races.
So I get in the car. I'm like, Shay, my stomach is wilding. Like, I gotta get home. So he's all trying to talk to me. I can't talk. I'm breathing. I feel like I was in labor. I'm like, I can't talk. I was like, Shay, I'm sorry. Just wait till I get home. He asked me all these questions and shit. Then I got the nerve to get off on the wrong exit. I don't know what I was doing. I'm like, yo. So I had to circle around. I'm hitting all the potholes. Yo, I had to unbuckle my pants. I'm like, yo, like the pressure, no pressure, yo. I had to just keep breathing it through. And I remember what you said. You were like, the closer you get to it, the worse it's going to get. So I was trying to think in my head, like, don't panic, because you got to make it up 2 flights of stairs to get in the house. Yo,
that's risky.
Yes. Soon as I had to turn off the GPS because I didn't even want to know how many minutes I had left technically. Because it would just make me like, I didn't want to see 1 minute left in my stomach like, oh. So I just turned it off. So once we got, I pulled into the most messiest parking spot. I didn't give a fuck. I said, I'll pull that joint later. So I just got out. I'm like, Shay, get ready. Like, when we pull up the house, you got to be ready. Like, to run out. Like, please. I'm counting on you. I need you. So pull up that joint. I parked so crooked. I saw it later. Like, just skirt. Like, pulled in that joint, hopped out. Run into the house. Shay was like, Mommy, just run. I said, damn.
Oh.
I said, it must have been bad. You could tell I was hurting. So, I get up the stairs into the house. I run into the bathroom. I start screaming. I was like, ah. Oh, no. I was like, ah. Shay was like, are you okay? I was like, no. I think maybe the fries, like, I don't know if they had some bacteria on it or something. It felt like slight food poisoning because
she said bacteria
because my stomach was like convulsing. I was just like, oh my God, like, I'm about to die on the toilet. Why is this? Oh my goodness,
that is hilarious.
It was hard to go lay down after that. It was bad. Oh my gosh. I said, I will never make fun of Isaiah again. So then you sent me some video like a few days ago of the guy who pulled over on the side of the road on the highway in traffic and is like shitting. Like, and I said, I guess he was in the same predicament as us. I didn't go stuck in traffic. And it wasn't like a cop recording him or something. And he was like, I wish I could unsee this. Because it sounded like I could hear like a walkie in the back and stuff. He said, I wish I could unsee this. Maybe.
It might have been a truck driver. I think it was like a truck driver.
On a towel? Because it like folded. Once he was done, he like went down and folded something up. I was like, what are you?
He pooped on whatever
he
could have
just pooped on the ground for all that. Why are you pooping on something? You're outside, weirdo. He didn't, but he was folding the poop up. So it's like, you gonna take that into the car?
Poop and scoop. You don't leave a dog shit just anywhere.
Fuck all that, nigga. You got diarrhea. You gonna ride around in your car with that leaking? You're on the side of the highway.
You want to know where we're wrong? Let me tell you something. We're ignoring the fact that he pulled over.
I was gonna get back to that because I said, God dang, he couldn't at least run into the woods. You could have went down the slope a little bit.
I don't know.
But he couldn't run down the hill a little bit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you literally ass out on the side of the highway. Fire. I was like, dang, he really couldn't. He took time to lay the towel down.
He couldn't wait. Yeah, I will not judge that man.
Because I wouldn't judge him for going down the hill a little bit. Listen, I remember back in the day, riding back from trips with my family. We done went down to Myrtle Beach, and I remember my aunties was like, y'all better pull on piss on the side of the road, like, some old country shit. And we would run down the thing a little bit, where cars can't see you. At least run down the hill a little bit into the woods, like on the edge of the woods.
I don't think he had the time. I think he made a calculated decision.
He had time.
He had a calculated decision. He
could have went down into the grass.
Let's get him on the show.
Oh my God!
Let's talk about this. Right. He got to be able to defend himself. You remember back when we was living in the dorms and they would shut the water off and we had to take a poop across the street at Barnes and Nobles?
Yeah.
It was
right,
Borders.
they ain't around no more.
It was Borders.
Yeah, yo, that was terrible. And
yeah.
Why do I feel like you
Go ahead, out me.
You blew it the fuck up. It was something with that.
No, it wasn't. I didn't blow it up.
What happened with that?
Listen, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell him.
I remember.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you guys what I did. Now, let's preface this, yo. It is the shit show. Our dorms were a piece of shit.
Yeah, on Broad and Chestnut, right across from City Hall. You think it'd be super nice. As much money as we were paying.
Exactly, right? Mm-hmm. And we lived on the 16th floor. Mm-hmm. The elevators was broke half the time. Sometimes the electricity and the water would be off. We'd have to walk all the way upstairs, and then you'd have to walk all the way downstairs, cross the street, take a shit. Wasn't having it one day. I wasn't having it one day, and I was in the dorm by myself. I was in my dorm by myself. I don't know where you guys was at. And bruh, I shit in the bag, all right? I said it. I shit in the bag. Yo. I doubled up grocery bag, and put it. And listen. I pulled it to my butt, and I pulled it to my butt, and I couldn't do it at first. Like, I was too self-conscious. I got shy.
Shy by yourself.
I got shy, and I couldn't do it. And then when I was about to not do it anymore, it just happened, and I felt it was gross because I felt the bag get heavy, like it hit the bottom of the bag, and now I had to really hold the bag up, right? But that's not the worst of the story. It's not like I just disposed of it. I went right to that trash room and threw that, tied that shit up, and threw it right in the trash. Yeah.
But why do I feel like I ran into you or something? Like, I remember seeing you holding the bag. Unless I am mistaken.
No,
maybe
shut up.
You did this more than once. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I told you. Like, I had to tell somebody immediately because it was really funny. I was laughing while I was doing it.
We used to live next door to each other.
I never thought it would get to this.
So yeah, you probably did come right over and tell me about it. I was like, really, Zay? Really? Her being like, no.
Had to come out, yo, and I wasn't about to take that trip all the way to damn Borders.
And they got to go all the way upstairs, wait in line.
Yeah, I'm all the way back upstairs.
Trifling.
And with that.
Oh, God. I don't know. I think I'm all pooped out, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm pooped.
I like what you did there.
I'm pooped.
Are you pooped out? I think we're pooped out.
All right. I don't know if there's any other stories. I don't know. Maybe that's enough. We gotta give it to them in doses.
We talking about shit for 20 minutes, man. We shot the shit for 20 minutes.
Literally. Ooh, you know what I just read about? A saltwater cleanse.
What's that?
It's like supposed to be like a natural laxative. I came across it yesterday. I was reading about the colonic stuff. And people use sea salt or Epsom salt, and it's supposed to make you have like crazy diarrhea of the ass. So I'm like nervous. I don't know if I should try that.
So you're just going for anything that's just...
I want to get all the junk out. But I'm scared.
I'm scared too. I think... Yeah, we might have to document this.
Day one.
Have to document this. You might have to say, like, you might have to take a video.
Oh, I'm definitely going to take a video of when I go to the place, because, yeah, I feel like some people want to know. Not, like, while I'm getting it done, but even though somebody had video of the waste coming out of them, and it was,
You know what always interested me, or that I found interesting? People that, like, go days without
Well, it's
pooping.
very common. That's why I said you're lucky. Like, you're so regular. I mean, it's not, you're a little too regular. You're a little too regular because you nigga shit after every meal. But maybe that's a Scorpio thing, because I swear all Scorpio men I know are like this. It's just like, eliminate. But yeah.
Gotta get out.
Yeah. So that's like, too, why, these types of things are so good, yeah.
It's like you ain't pooped for 3 days.
Remember when my dumb ass was trying to be all healthy and I ate nothing but nuts for like 2 days straight, which is stupid as hell. I wasn't thinking, and my stomach was just like, got nut paste. nut paste sitting. Terrible.
Yo, not for nothing, yo. As I've gotten older, I guess I've always been lactose intolerant, but it has just been amplified. It has been amplified in the last couple of years. Like, I still take the risk. But like a little bit of dairy, it's a wrap. If I told you I was eating cream of wheat, and my little secret was putting a little condensed milk in there. That condensed milk.
I want to go take a shit right now. I'm thinking about that.
Clockwork. No, literally clockwork. I'd wake up the next morning, spray out the ass.
Child.
Well, I was supposed to make it with water like the white folk.
I'm just saying, like, you went a step beyond. You didn't use condensed.
Well, no, listen. I went a step beyond because we didn't have milk. It wasn't like I purposely was just like. A little bit. Yeah, that just okay, but still. I might have.
Yeah, I was like,
it didn't matter. That shit was potent. That's just sent my stomach into the fritz.
All right. I don't think I have any more poop stories right now. I think that's enough before I start getting grossed out.
Yeah.
And I can't believe we just talked about this. I mean, I'm sure y'all got y'all stories too.
We gotta give them a break.
Whatever.
Yo, we should ask people. if they want to share their poop stories.
Yo, okay, listen. Share your poop stories. We will make it anonymous if you want to, but we will post it on our IG or the stories.
Exactly. We'll post it on our IGs, or we'll do another episode just reading people's poop stories.
Yeah.
Be really funny.
Love poop stories.
Like, I don't care what you guys judge us. I don't care what you guys think. If you can't laugh at poop, sorry for you. I feel bad. Maybe you need to get in touch with your inner child again. Like, you're too serious.
Oh my gosh. All right.
All right. That's it for the shit show. Hold up. You get one of those grunts. Ew!
I hate when he makes that noise. You just got me so hard. I didn't know you could do that. I'm thinking you're about to do a little. All right,
we out.